Yeah, well, we want to make sure we're leading from a position of strength and not weakness. And speaking of, President Barack Obama last night during the State of the Union basically said we can't be the world's police and compared Iraq to Vietnam. Let's listen.
We also can't try to take over and rebuild every country that falls into crisis. That's not leadership. That's a recipe for quagmire, spilling American blood and treasure that ultimately will weaken us. It's the lesson of Vietnam. It's the lesson of Iraq, and we should have learned it by now.
How would a President Jeb Bush do things differently there?
Look, this is the straw man argument that Barack Obama consistently used. He talks down to people. He pushes down people that have a different view, describes their views in the wrong way, and elevates his view in a way that makes it look like it's the only intelligent position. The simple fact is there's a third way. You don't have to be a warmongering nation or the world's policeman or do nothing, which is what he's basically doing, viewing everything from a position of containment. We need to lead, and lead means we build coalitions around common purpose to create a more stable Syria. By doing nothing, we've created chaos. By not challenging ISIS, we've created a caliphate the size of Indiana. By suggesting that we can contain Islamic terrorism, they win every day. There's a third way, which is the traditional role of the United States, which is to lead, not to be the world's policeman, but to be the leader of the free world, to create security and peace for ourselves. People are scared for legitimate reasons. And while the president suggests, well, ISIS is not a challenge to our country, they're not going to invade us in a traditional sense. They are trying to undermine our way of life. They do want to attack our vulnerability, which is our freedom. They will do it at any chance that they have. And the caliphate that exists is the energy that they receive to make that happen. We need to destroy ISIS in Syria and have a real strategy to do it. And it won't be containment.